Welcome to Yester Quickies, a speedy culinary trip back in time. Today we're traveling to 1979 to discover cheese and clam canapes. You're gonna love it. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Jill and this is Yester Kitchen. Got another quickie for you, and today's quickie, is perfect for your 1970s cocktail party, or really anytime. So the very first thing to do when we're making these cheese and clam canapes, which are fabulous, is we need party rye bread. Now party rye bread really isn't available anymore. If you find it, tell me, but there's none around my shops. Really, what party rye bread is rye bread about that big, just a long loaf already sliced. So we're just gonna make our own because this dish is too fabulous not to make. So I just went and I bought a half a loaf of rye bread. This is about 10 slices. This dish is gonna make about somewhere between 25 and 40. You never know. So simply all we're gonna do is I have 2 slices of rye bread here, and all we're gonna do is take them and slice them right down the center lengthwise. And then all I'm gonna do is cut it in half, and guess what? In half. That's it. Now I've got a bowl with all of my little party rye bread squares. Okay, so the first thing you wanna do is you wanna toast these guys. So all I'm gonna do is lay them all out on a cookie sheet. I always use foil because I don't like to clean up. And you can just throw it away. Now that everything is all laid out, and you might need a couple cookie sheets to do this, or you can do it in shifts, whatever you like. We're just gonna put it under the broiler. I have mine set at about 515 degrees, and we're just gonna do it just long enough so the very top gets toasted. Here's our little cuties all toasted. We have one side toasted, one side not toasted, really important. Literally seconds, maybe 15, 20 seconds, so just watch these guys. Okay, now we're gonna put them aside and we are gonna make what goes on top. It's time to make our cream cheese clam base. It's so good. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is I have 1 clove of garlic that I've split in 2. And really all you're gonna do is rub your bowl with the garlic. So we're not gonna put garlic in, we're just gonna impart the flavor. And remember, we did this a long time ago at one of my very first videos, cheese fondue, which still happens to be my favorite. If you missed it, there it is. But for right now, we are still embracing the 70s. So anyway, okay, so now our bowl is all rubbed. Now the next thing we need is cream cheese. We need 6 ounces of cream cheese. Back in the 60s, 70s, it was very common to buy cream cheese in 3-ounce packages. So, and they don't sell them anymore, just like our baby rye bread, but we're making it happen. So I have an 8-ounce block of cream cheese, because you would have needed 2 3-ounce packages for this recipe. So I took out about that much, and I know you have a bagel around there somewhere that would just be so happy to receive that cream cheese. So now all we're gonna do is put it in our bowl. And it's very soft, by the way. Make sure you keep it out for a little while before you make this recipe. And you just wanna kind of stir it around and get it even softer. To this, we are gonna add 1 egg that we are just gonna make sure it's just beaten a little bit. And in it goes. And this is what's gonna make our beautiful clams puff up. To that, we have a half a teaspoon of seasoned salt. We have 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire, and we have 1 8-ounce can of minced clams that are drained. Now this is gonna take a few minutes to incorporate, but you're just gonna start mixing everything together until it's completely blended. So this takes a little bit of time, not a lot of time, but it does take a little bit of time because you really want that cream cheese incorporated very, very well. And another thing I like to do is I kind of like to take the back of the spoon and smash that cream cheese against the bowl, and that kind of helps it separate a bit. So this is what you're looking for. And now we're gonna add a little hot sauce, as much or as little as you like. As I keep saying, I love spicy, so I definitely add more. But the best way to get rid of spice when your mouth gets too hot is to drink a glass of milk, because dairy always quells spice. So if you really like spice, go really heavier than normal, because that dairy will kind of, mellow it out. Okay, Now we have our mixture. Now we're gonna bring our bread back, okay? Here's our bread, and what I did was I flipped them all over. See, here's the little toasted sides, aren't they cute? But we wanna put our mixture on the untoasted side. So all you do, you take a tiny, tiny bit, like maybe a teaspoon, and just start spreading it on every single little piece of toast. Every single cute little toast puff is topped and they're ready to go in the broiler. Now I still have half the mixture, but I also have another tray ready to go of bread. So we're gonna put this in the broiler and we're gonna watch it. It's really no time. You need to watch it just until it gets puffy and lightly brown, and oh, we will be back when that happens. Here they are. Aren't they adorable? And they are delicious too. Mine took about 2.5 minutes. Your oven varies, so just like I said, put them in, watch them, and when they look about like that, you're done. So let's get them all pretty and ready for service. Here they are, aren't they gorgeous? And the wonderful thing about these is they take so quick to make that you can just make a bunch, pass them around, and then go make your second half, and you're only in the kitchen for 2 minutes. Give them a try. This is seriously 1970s on a plate. Have that cocktail party that I keep asking you to have and invite me. Oh, you're gonna love these, absolutely love these. I hope you give them a try. Thanks for stopping by. You can share your recipes or make a request by joining my Facebook group. Have you made one of my dishes? I would love to see it. Tag me on Instagram. I will see you in the next video.